Sometimes this takes way longer than other times. Hey BT. Yeah, I imagine it does look weird if you're used to playing it the other way around. Sorry if I'm dropping a lot of frames of the way my internet's been really bad lately. I changed the rules for the when the timing starts on this category a little bit, by the way. Because if you do it from pressing start, it just takes you to the very last level in the game every time, instead of like the beginning of the game. You have to like maneuver backwards. So I think it just makes more sense to start like on the level you want to start on. It's the same. There's another game I do with New Game Plus, and we do the same thing for that game. Same starting point kind of thing. Hey Prickled, how's it going? So here we want to make sure we join these back up before we get a prompt to do so, because that saves time. So I want to like get them really small and make sure I don't push them too far so I can retrieve them. That's too far. Okay, come back everyone. Never mind. Like, see, I could have skipped that prompt there if I did that really fast. But it's fine. Go. My first few splits are actually like pretty good in my PB, but then after that everything else is just like pretty bad. So I gotta follow these guys. They don't give me texts. Then you can slash them before it tells you how to slash them. Then you gotta join these before. You gotta do it before you get too close. Got that. Pretty bad. It's just a no reset though, basically. Like, I can PB by minutes if I just don't reset. But I practiced more today. Improved a lot of stuff in the later levels, especially. Oh, forgot about that. sure they're joined up before we get to the mushroom. That's better. Yeah. Oh well. I always end up tilting my DS to the side here. Okay. Well, here we drew a giant bubble to skip a prompt. So it says you need to make it bigger to activate something. So we just start off just doing a really big one. And you just immediately activate that, and then shrink, because it would tell you to shrink here. Oh, I didn't shrink it enough, apparently. It was like, it's the tiniest part away. Look at this. So stupid. This part, I don't think you can skip, so just do it here. Shrink it back down. It's probably worth cutting in half there to get through. Probably do that next time. I like to keep it like all the souls together if I can. If I like, however many I'm keeping alive, I like to keep them in the same thing. Because it's just really annoying trying to manage extra. As long as I make it through that, it's fine. I can't really keep up with chat whatsoever. Like, I probably won't read anything anyone says for the next hour and a half. Legit. Like, the only time I could just then was like on the first few levels because there's like a little bit of downtime. But all my downtime now is spent reading my notes. So I know what to do. Otherwise I probably won't know what to do. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Oh yeah, BT, by the way, is actually... What's happening? I was about to say, it's always quicker to not burst the bubbles, actually. Or it's at least always as fast to not burst the bubbles. On the finish. Okay. I have to go right at the start here, apparently. I have directions for like what way you're meant to go at the start of levels, so it helps me remember to go fast. And I can sort of like think about what the level is after I've done that. I don't have to think about what direction I go, which is really nice. So I just recognize what it is when I'm like in it after a couple of seconds and it's fine. My notes originally had like what collectibles to get and stuff, but I'm doing a category now that doesn't collect stuff because it's just less hassle to start out with whilst I'm like learning the game. I'll probably move on to doing like regular all levels eventually. So you gotta collect like 50 things, and you also have to like manage how many souls, like the thing inside the bubble, how many of them I have to bring to the end, and it's just pretty awkward. I'll just not have to worry about it. Yeah, you can swear as much as you want, it's fine. I mean, I swear sometimes as well. No worries. Alright, save some time though. I suppose we're so far behind already. Okay, gotta go right again. Oh yeah, this is the level where you want like 2 maximum souls, because you have to get through these really tight gaps. It helps so much to have 1 or 2. I'm gonna join these up. Just get rid of that. That was really fast. Probably skip these birds just about. One kind of annoying mechanic, but also kind of interesting, is how you run out of breath if you blow too long, or like you don't have a long enough cooldown in between. So you gotta kind of micromanage that. That's good. I have not tried Canvas Curse yet, but it's one of the very next games on my list to play. I have it on my my SD card on my DS. I'm playing this on like an actual cartridge though. It looks silly when you just use one of these to activate it. In my PB, I went the wrong way already and lost like a minute on this stage. Not happening again. So we're gonna be well ahead after this. Like, probably like 30 seconds ahead. Okay. Okay, sorry if there's any frame drops, and sorry if the stream is kind of bad. I had to put like fairly low frame rate for what I normally do. Like I put 2000, I'd normally put like at least 2500. But because my stream layout is mostly black around the DS and everything is like low color, it might not be too bad actually. But I like to record at 5000, so you can just watch the YouTube upload it to see better maybe. Yeah. Also, I keep tilting the DS. Where am I now? 5. Up left. This is a really short level. This is like the shortest level in the game. It's pretty hard to get like the webcam settings good because I have a Logitech C920, which isn't like terrible, but I mean, there's definitely better webcams out there this day and age. This is really good to have one soul here because it saves so much time on this section. Even 2 is like way slower. So the fact I managed to make it so I only had 1 is nice. It's actually faster to go through like the secret because it brings you like right next to the goal. It's kind of funny. At least I think so. Alright. So on to Ochernga. Let's see, right. Got to mash that for a second, that's fine. I gotta get it. Fight the sandstorms a little bit. Sorry, bro. You're kind of a bully in this game to the animals. I mean, they bully you back, but... Again, 1 soul is really good for this section, because if you get split, like, if you had more than 1 soul and you get hit by a big boulder, you get split in half. And that's really annoying to deal with. Okay, so we want to be grabbed here, help us get through. Avoided the tongue. I think you can avoid that one. That one I'm not so sure. Okay. Cool. I was like, that perspective of that stage layout, I just wasn't expecting because I wasn't really paying attention. Okay, right. I got 1 again. It's kind of hard to just grab 1 actually. So if I do grab 1, it's good. You want 1 and like, what? I kind of clipped into that. This game isn't very glitchy, but if you just like happen to hit something in like the exact wrong way, sometimes things will happen. I've actually clipped through walls and stuff before, but it's like, it's pretty rare. You like, it usually happens if you have a really big bubble, and it just like freaks the fuck out if it's like trapped. And, like squashed by a bunch of stuff, it just like flings through the screen. But I haven't really found a way to like make that consistently replicable to like save time anyway, so I haven't really bothered. Come on. So now we go right here, I think. I'm pretty sure it's right. It's just blowing me the wrong way. Yeah. Okay, I haven't dropped any more frames for a while, that's good. Hot drink a free. Okay, capture at the start, yeah. Okay. So my PB, I don't let this enemy here grab me. I hit it because I wasn't sure what to do in this situation. I lost like a bunch of time. So we're already going to save time here. Here's one of the first gimmicks, is just getting rid of all these blockages here. There's an optimal order to do it in, because you have to get rid of all of them. So there you just get rid of 3. I got kind of stuck there because like it's hard not to just tap on one of these. So then it's like it counts you as like trying to get rid of it, so you can't blow. I got the caverns. Not a problem because I memorized where to go. Casually, they're a little bit annoying. It didn't get split up, at least. It's another one we let them grab you. And then bottom right. And this section coming up is actually like pretty hard. I'm definitely going to mess it up a little bit. Just got to navigate in the dark quite a long way. So it's left, and then I want to say it's down. No, it's not. Fuck. Up. Where is it? Is it? Okay, so it is just up right here, I think. Oh man. Okay, look at the mini-map. Okay, it's down here. And then it's left somewhere. Okay, it's directly up. I know that. Okay, I think we're fine now. Yeah. Still better than my PB. I need to practice that a lot more. That section's really confusing. Oh man, I'm knocking my DS all over the place. I don't actually know how to get 4 of the calabashes in the last world. I know how to get everything else. I just played this stage wrong, by the way, because I wasn't thinking, but that's fine. You're meant to start with all 7 for this level, because it's so short. And there's like lots of big gaps where it's actually faster to get all 7. But it's fine. One of the shortest levels in the game, if you know where to go. Alt 5, up left. Fuck. That smudges on my screen, right? My notes said I let myself get captured again here. So I must have, I think I messed up my PB and not let myself get captured. God. Okay. So there's, yeah, it's this enemy here. Let me take this. And this one. I'm kind of like talking as I myself through all this, so I can kind of like make sure I do the right thing, because there's a lot to remember. It's like a really long run, a lot of things. So it's mainly just for my sake, honestly, just reasoning why I'm doing things to myself. Let's scroll my notes down here. Okay, switch to here. Just go right. So here's the water stages. This is one of the neatest gimmicks, is where you start using your bubble for like transporting different things. I really enjoy that. So use it to put out fires, as you'll see. Well, you didn't really see because it was off screen, but later on you'll be able to see. This little guy as well. I'm gonna hit him with that. Unfortunately, you can't really speed up this thing exploding, so you gotta just sit around and wait for it to do its thing. It's not too bad. Some water. It's not a big deal if you just let the souls just like smash into the flames. And if you have one, there's a chance it will die actually, so you gotta be a little bit careful if you just got one, but otherwise it's not a big deal. Good little time save. I'm playing on the European version. It says to keep at least 2 souls to help with the propellers, but I can just make the. That was notes I had from before when I didn't need to worry. Like it helped to have extra souls, like if I could get away with it. If I can just make the bubble bigger on its own, that's fine. This section is really annoying with 3. Yeah, that's kind of what happens with 3. If you have 2 or 1, it's not so bad. When I say like 2 or 1, I'm referring to the little creatures inside of the bubble, because they make it bigger. You need to make it bigger to house them all. So we've got to take the bottom ones here, the top ones don't work. For some reason. I might need to take that with me. I'm not entirely sure. Probably not, actually. I think I just wasted time though. I don't think this is a level where you gotta transport anything to the end, actually. Yeah. I did the same thing in practice too, but I just didn't remember to not collect any. That's fine. Still gonna be way faster than my PB. Start with 7, then run through the flame. You can actually blow the souls when they're like on the loose, so that they fit nicely through a little gap. Just show it in a sec. It's pretty useful. Let's cut that and just blow them over. Don't have to bother like grabbing the water, putting the water on the fire, waiting for the fire to go out. I think I want to take some water with me on this part. If I remember correctly. get rid of those. Do I want to take some? I think so. Yeah, I want to take some past that guy. Yeah, there we go. And it's actually good to take two there. I've never actually done it before. You can just grab this water, but I think it's faster to just grab two on the other spot. And then save one. It's hard to remember all that kind of stuff on the fly. Okay. Hey, Omquat. My notes say don't forget the water bubbles, so I guess there's a lot of spots in this level where you want to get those. Let's try not to forget then. Let's think really hard about where to do that. Well, there's a spot. Oh, that did work. I thought it didn't work first. There's this spot with this guy. Yeah, I should be kind of quick with this one, because you're taking him quite a long way. Okay, that's close enough actually. I hope so. Yeah, it was. There was a wall there. I had to get rid of. Oops. This is one of those walls we gotta just wait around for a bit, really. Okay. Trying to make sure we didn't blow up our main bubble there. So here I just go along the top and just slice these instead of having to like wiggle through the middle. Let's turn this back together. And I think I need water here. Almost forgot. Sure. Memorize a lot of stuff. Okay. It's probably a lot better than PB. First level I messed up. Yeah, pretty good. I should just tilt the webcam like 10 degrees to the side or something, because I just always, like every time I look at my capture, I just push the DS to the side every time. I just leave that one behind. What's the case to do is always just to go in that bit with the wind down there, and you just get stuck. It's so hard to get out. You do not want to go in there. It's deceptive because it has like star bits in it, which like usually indicates like what the correct way to go is, but in that instance it's not. So if you're not like entirely familiar, you can get burned. Gotta transport that water pretty far there. If you hit any of those spikes, it really sucks. You lose a lot of time. Okay. Just ignore this fire because that's for a collectible. That was good. That wall was much better than my PB. Alright, Quivira time. start with 7 and hit the spikes. No spikes. Oh, I didn't hit the spikes. I guess we're staying big. This might be bad big, I don't really know. I can't remember the level that well to begin with. If I reach a spot that's really tight, I'll just like burst it. I'm gonna do that here during the wind because I have downtime. See ya. Yeah, you can get some cycle skips here if it's really hard. My first time I was like trying to IL this stage, I got 2 cycle skips somehow. Like there you can get one. Oh nice, sweet. That's hopefully enough. There's a thing later on that's like cycle based as well, so we might still be behind it, we'll see. I think it's just here. It's like a turning thing or something. Yeah. I think we did. Yeah, we probably wouldn't have made that cycle otherwise. That's fine. Because we would have been stuck for like another like, I don't know, like 7 seconds maybe. So that happened. You kind of don't want many souls for this part though, because it's like kind of tight to squeeze through. Oh, I didn't realize I could have got through there. Damn. I was still this bit in one go though. You can do this whole end section in one go pretty much. There we go. Yeah, that's alright. I have to look into that. That sounds like an idea. Okay. I'm not too familiar with the stages in this world, honestly. It's mainly like the last couple worlds that I've already like spent a decent amount of time figuring out. A lot of the middle of the game just kind of like muddled. You have a general idea of where to go, so that know exactly when to turn, things like that. But the way that like the breath mechanic works and that you have to let go, it actually means that you can kind of just muddle through and it's not that big a deal. Because you have to like just slow down anyway, so you can use that time slowing down to just like think like if you have to turn or not. Oh, I actually did it! Wow, that was really good. The cycle skips are real. That might be a best time on that stage because that cycle skip. Never got that before. Let's see what my time is here. Hey, I see. 107. Oh wow, that was like a 9-second PB on that stage. I have all of my best times so far written down on the document so I can compare to like if a split was good or not, basically. Like compared to my IL, or like feeble attempt at ILing so far. I haven't actually like fully optimized like any stage yet. Oh, that was good. Wow, I made it. I think this. I haven't made this cycle before either. Don't think it really matters though, because that's in the way. We'll see what time we get. Nice. We're making all the cycles right now. I feel like that's going to be my fastest time for that stage. I split really late and it's still pretty good. It was at 114 Quivera. Yeah, it was a 5-second PB. Yeah, I'm trying my best to go fast. Yeah. This is the one we have to wait for a cycle anyway, so it doesn't really matter how fast you go at the beginning, as far as I remember. Yeah, gotta wait for that. I'm gonna use this opportunity to clean the screen. Gotta utilize the downtime effectively. Alright, let's get this spun around. There's a pressure pad coming up, so I kind of want to keep this. I don't know. Sorry for all like clacky noises, by the way. My D-pad is just like insanely loud on this console. It's like kind of loose and kind of, it's like a little bit broken. So it sounds just really annoying. So sorry about that. Is that enough? Please tell me that's enough. Okay. Yeah, I suck at this. I suck at this one. Always slow on this. One more in this world to get. Go up left. Okay. Is this the right way? I don't think so. Last one. I think I normally go up, but I think that might even be faster. I think this is probably the toughest level in the run so far, if I remember. It's got a lot of like really long obtuse things that like are really punishing if you forget where to go. Like this thing, I go 1, 2, 1, and I overshot, even though I know what to do. It's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. If you mess up any of those movements, you just get sent back to the beginning, and then you're like kind of stuck because the wind keeps blowing for ages afterward anyway. Oops. I don't know if we can fit through here with 2. I don't think I've ever tried it with 2, but I'm gonna see what happens and avoid the what do you call it? The trigger or whatever. Can I fit through here with 2? Let's see. Yes, I can. Okay. So you're gonna avoid like having to open that up if you do that. She has like a really annoying maze at the end as well. I think I've got it down now. Is this right? Up here? Yeah. Alright, we're good. I think that's the optimal way to do that. Ayaruba. I'll scroll my notes down a bit. So we're gonna go right. Okay, 1 soul is really important for the stage apparently, according to my notes. For the ending. Because you can like skip through some of these spiky things if you have this view. This is probably the most annoying world, honestly, because you have to use a power-up to shoot stuff, and they're just like all over the place, and they're like really hard to hit sometimes, and they're really annoying to get hit by. My PB sucked at this though, so I'm definitely going to save a bunch of time on all of these next few. I'll bring that with me, sure, why not? Just in case I miss this a million times, which I am doing. Yeah. It's pretty hard to hit that. I think there's these two enemies here. I only have to worry about hitting one. Yeah, that's fine, I can get past that one. It's two that's really hard to get past. Okay, I can get through here, I'm going to try it again. Okay. That's why you want one, so you can do that. Don't have to worry about going up top and re-grabbing the power up. Especially lost time for once though. Up left, start with 7, and then grab the power up. Power up is just here. Okay. That happens. Just gonna wait. Oh, it's so fat. Go. It's not usually that slow. Oh, if I don't make it in time, I might be able to destroy this. Okay. That's good now. We can make it all the way through now. Okay. We got pinched. I don't think I need to grab that. I think there's only one enemy, and he's like fine. I'll be safe. I'm not going to pick anything else up though. Actually, I will, because this section is like pretty long, and it doesn't take much to grab it again. This is one of the hardest sections in the run, probably, to not like lose time. And even like backing up is kind of hard because they're just firing right at you, so you can't even grab like the backup stuff. I'm just gonna go. Okay, that was alright. I can just rush past that. Okay, getting hit that sucks, you have to trigger something here. Trying to grab that. I don't think I need anything else. I'm just gonna go. I think I'm fine. Okay. Nice. The webcam is probably just calibrated weird. I have my settings set to like a bunch of stuff, just like whatever makes the screen look less blurry is what I have. Yeah, it's probably not accurate to like the color key and everything is probably like off, but I'm just trying to make things like visible. Oh, it's a struggle. Okay. The section is not too bad if you don't have anything, actually. You can get through most of here without needing a power up. Like here, I'm just gonna keep going until I get through. Well, actually, because there's two, I'm gonna actually grab it. Because two is kind of annoying to deal with. Okay. This is like one of the sections of the run that's just gonna look the slowest because you gotta just stop and start, and you do just get owned. Not much you can do about it. I definitely need that. Okay. My right arm is like falling asleep. I thought I hit you. Is that fine? Or is that really bad? Okay, it's fine. I wasn't sure if there was going to be another power up there. I don't think I need that. Screw it. Dude, the bullet was still alive when he was dead. Man, these levels are tough. Oh man. Right, where are we going? Oh yeah, there's this. We gotta do one more horn over here. I think I'm pretty confident I can get through here with this one still. So I'm gonna stay with this one. There's the very scary enemies on there. Dude, hit them! Oh my god. It's just game over by the way. It's like level over if you take too long on those. So I've got to remember to like pull into the power up rather than pulling away from the power up there because it's way slower. Don't know if that made sense the way I described that. But. I like to focus on just one corner because they move into that corner like pretty much anyway. I remember where that was. Okay. I don't think I'm meant to go for it. Yeah, let's go this way. I'm not worrying about power-ups here too much. I'll grab this one just in case, but it's not really needed too much. I think I got rid of enough of them to be fine. Yeah. I have to wait for the other one to die. Oh god. Die already. That's probably the worst mistake I made so far. It wasn't even that bad. Start level 7 and grab the power up. Like that, I guess. Let's grab that one. Do I need that? I feel like I probably do, so I'm gonna take it back with me. I don't know if I can get through. Yeah, I couldn't have got through. I'll save that. That's really useful later. The blue one is by far the best one. The other one might look blue but on the webcam, but this is like the actual blue one. It drops like 5 at once or something. Oh, that's really bad. I gotta use this shitty one. Get out of it, you little bastard. Oh. See, I do swear on stream as well. Such fun. Grab the fucking thing, Christ. Jesus Christ. Get away from me. Oh my god. Yeah, these guys just own you sometimes. And just chain. Grab it. Time to destroy my DS screen. Even more. This game absolutely destroys my DS. I've already scratched it to fuck playing this game. I can't think of a single game that ruins the DS more. Because you're just constantly having to use the touchscreen and like, what's the term? Like swipe across it. Also, I'm pretty heavy-handed. Like I do things pretty forcefully, like with every controller I've ever used, because this is how I play. It's hard not to be kind of heavy-handed for me. This way is satisfying. You just destroy them all with this blue one. This game goes really over the top with the like enemy hordes though. Like really over the top. Okay, we're losing a lot of time there, because that was just completely awful. On to Pimlico now. I'm already paying that much attention to my notes, I'm surprised I haven't like fucked up more. Start with 7, go right. This is a level where it's just there's not much going on. With your like main thing, so you can just chill. With 7. But this is like weighted and like very light, like mechanic. So this one's going to be a light one. The blue is the light one, and the purple is the heavier one. You gotta like manipulate them to be in the right spot, and break all the tape and everything. Kind of neat. I wrote notes about like where there's like certain eyeballs you want to avoid and stuff. There's like these like eyeballs that change if you're like heavy or light, like that. But that one doesn't matter. I don't think it up or down here. I don't think it matters. It doesn't matter. Yeah, this is my favourite world. It's the funnest mechanic, I think. Shooting is my least favourite mechanic because it's just kind of clunky. Remember to hit both tapes, it says. I kind of forgot to blow there. It's fine. Okay, yeah, so here I gotta use the eyes in a clever way. So I gotta like go back up and then hit this one so he's not shooting me back down. So you can save having to go back and make another one. Just reaching back up. Oh, that was dumb. This is like the biggest soul count I've had for the entire run without trying to actually get rid of some. I'm actually just go down. Yeah. Heck. And then you can do this trick where you match them both up and you make something. And blow up stuff. Pretty neat. Wow, my PB must have sucked. Pamako 3. Stay blue at the end, my notes say. Okay. Oh, I want that. Oh, okay, that was so close to fucking up. I kind of forgot. I stayed blue, but that's not the point I meant to stay blue. I wasn't thinking that. I just kind of wasn't thinking at all. That's the problem. Isn't that meant to be a thing? Okay, it is that one. Okay. At least we got through this though. Just down the left. Honestly, I'm still happy with this run. I haven't made many big mistakes. There's only like one or two. Come on. I'm just gonna go up, I think. Yeah. So stay blue at the end of this. So here's where we want to stay blue. Oh, did I make it? Nice. That was a good cycle. It's actually really fast, I think. Let's bring these down together. I'm not sure if it can break the tape there if I'm not on screen. It seemed like it kind of got stuck for a while. Curious to know if that's true or not. Stay purple in the first section. Take the bomb up. Stay purple in the first section. Take the bomb up. I'm not entirely sure what take the bomb up. Okay, yeah, I know what it is. Purple, bomb up. Okay, I know exactly what to do. So yeah. I recognize this. So stay purple. Complete. Get rid of that. Get out of the way. I want to do the bottom one first, because if you do the top one, it weighs down the platform coming up, and then you can't bring this one up with it, so you've got to be a bit careful with that. You don't want to make this one too much bigger, because it'll actually like fall through those and you just like lose it. You can play it risky, and then you can like weigh this down more so it's quicker, but I'd rather just not take it too risky. That was a really quick bomb get there. Oh, I actually almost went the wrong way. Good thing I made 2. I forgot to bring the bomb up, but I lived. I did that in my PB. I lost like a minute or something crazy, like in this level. Maybe not a minute, but a lot of time. All of these stages were actually really bad in my PB, like for that kind of thing. Like losing the bomb like over and over. Okay. I want to knock that one. And we want to knock this one. So you can tell I've practiced these ones quite a bit, because I just remember like pretty much everything, thankfully. It's really important to like not forget what to do on these. I knew that was too slow. I like a smaller one. Okay. I don't want it to be too small because I have to like make another bubble here anyway to like get these together probably. Let's make a smaller one here because this is a little bit trickier if I remember. Okay. I always only bring one because it's so much slower to not bring more than one. So I just kind of hope I don't fuck up with one small one and then have to like redo the whole thing. But it's quicker, so I have to do it that way. Okay, last Pemmico. This might be the longest stage in the run, this one. Yeah, the bird. I'd have to bother using that. You have to make 2 here. I remember. Yeah, okay. That's small enough. I would like it to be a little bit smaller actually. Just to be safe. Less inertia means less chance of it breaking, basically. As you might expect. Where are we dropping? There we go. Very good start. Oh yeah, I gotta blow the windmill. I always forget. I don't think I've ever remembered to blow the windmill first. No big deal. Come on, buddy. It's like the only place where you let a bird grab you. I think that might be the only place in the entire game where it's like actually an intended thing to help. Actually, I don't even think that type of bird ever shows up again. They'll skip there. I could be wrong on that, but I don't remember it showing up again. I'll grab 2 again. Grabbing 2 in one go like that with all the screen scrolls is actually really hard. So this is where I think I fucked up like a million times in my PB. I think I got like near the end twice and let my bubble burst. Because there's a lot of like stompers around like that, and there's one up here I'm gonna wait for all of them. The berg thing might get really close, like the enemy might get close, but I'd rather take it easy and just not lose this. There's one coming up as well. That one's fine, that's okay, I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Okay. We made it. That was kind of sketchy, honestly. That's the end of the level. Yes. Yeah, I messed up really bad in my PB. Annie Rennet. These are the funnest levels in the game. I practiced these, so hopefully we don't fuck up too much. You gotta grab all 7 on all of these, because then let you leave the platform otherwise. I'm not really doing it at great service right now. I'm not going that fast, but you can go really fast with these. And you smash the penguins! Oh, I didn't smash all of them. It's fine, just jump over. You have to go pretty fast for like a lot of this so you can smash through stuff. Like it's actually intended that you go really fast, which is kind of cool. And the music is like the best music in the game as well. This is definitely like the funnest levels, I think. The replayability. Oh, that's not actually what I wanted to do. You gotta have speed to get through there. That's kind of slow. Yeah. Yeah, all of these levels are like pretty short, pretty easy. Even if you get lost, like you can't get lost very far. And because you go so fast, you're not. It doesn't take as long to get back on track. But all of these levels, at least the first 3, you just like jump, you just like drop straight down at the start, which is like easier, and you don't have to worry about like so much about what to do at the start, because it's just they're all the same, pretty much. These ones you want to make sure you. Is this the level where you, no, it's the next level I think where you want to make sure you're like fully blowing all the way up. Yeah, that's the next one. This section is like pretty hard to do. I don't really know how to do this consistently. I just gotta like let it barely drop on here, in like some direction. And the rest of them work once you get the first 2 to connect. Everything else is fine. It's just lining that up to all work together is actually like pretty weird. Also, this thing, it might just happens to be turning in a place you don't want, then you get owned. As long as you can do about it if you're trying to go fast, you gotta just hope it's not doing that. Not too bad. I'll read all of your like comments in a bit once I've finished the run up here. Sorry for being a bit ignorant. It's hard to read the notes and play and everything at the same time. Okay. Oh, you don't have to go over there. That's fine. It's this next part we meant to always go. So here, go over. These are fun. I really like all the like bouncy objects and stuff they have. You don't want to go up top. No, get away. That's for the calabash route. You can do this like pretty precise shot in a minute. You can fire straight to the ending. It's like pretty hard though. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, you can just about grab these straight away from down there. That was not good. Let's see if I can get it this time. I basically hit one on the wrong side. I kind of almost did it again. That was weird. So you got to go down the hole that has the trees on it here, which is this one. That was a really good landing. And then get the spring. That's kind of bad. PB went down the wrong hole, I think. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Oh, this is the level where oops, not really reacting very well. There's something about this level which I gotta be careful on. Oops. Yeah, It's this part. I gotta like not come out of here too fast, is that right? Yeah, so here I gotta just do like a little bit. Oh, I went exactly in the spot that I didn't want to land. This happened in my PB too. If you're not really careful, you'll land in this massive hole and just get out of the fucking thing. Oh my god. I can just go back that way. Okay. I didn't realise I could do that. I was quicker than before, but that's still really awful. That was like a really poor attempt at backing it up too. Big mistake. Well, happens. Okay. I kind of forgot where I was. I'm not too familiar with this level for some reason.
PB like made way more mistakes. Yeah.
Okay, 5. I guess you're coming with me? Okay. That was weird. Oh, I messed up. I got distracted because of that shit. I need that to get over there. Oh, come on. Go. Go. It's really important that I push really far here. Nice, that was really good. That saved me a bunch of time. More penguins. Bye, penguins. I don't really want to be on top of that because it doesn't move. Okay. Just fling it. Just go. Okay. I should better catch this. Just about. Don't fall down. Don't fall down. I fell down. Okay, Agatha. Final world. We're going to manually come out and go back in because we can't get to it any other way. Try to skip the birds at the beginning. Upright. It's only the birds towards the end of this part that you can try and skip, I think. This part, I think I can skip the birds. If I had enough breath. Oh, I ran out of breath. Oh well. I'm gonna let this get hit so I can just get down to 1, because this is way faster, just 1. So I can just do that. I don't really want 3. I have to shrink 2 of the whole lot there. Where are they? I was kind of like going slow because I thought they were going to come up. I didn't want to get pulled too far away. Come on. Okay, I'm going to be careful here to really slow it down and then fully up. Okay. I think I might have messed up my PB, so that's good. It's fine, didn't pop me. Shrink it into that. I probably should have made a bigger thing for that. Hold on. This is the benefit of having the small bubble, is they're all focused on a central point, so you don't have to worry about moving around too much. You just pretty much just touch where the bubble is and it's fine. Come on.
I got off the 2. Yeah. Start with 7, then get hit later, up right.
Okay. Oh, I've got to go higher up. It's like pushing it with the other boat. Come on! Get rid of those. That was alright, I guess. So my grip like slipped like ages ago and I didn't fix it, so that didn't really help. This section I don't know how to do it much faster other than just get rid of these things in the dark. And then go. I need to make my bubble bigger, I can already tell. Okay. This whole section's pretty scary. You really don't want to fuck up. Just let that blow up. There we go. That was slow, but steady. Get out of it. Okay, this bit the juggling act, as I like to think of it as. No, I've actually failed this in the longest time. It's kind of sucked to fail because you have to wait around. We definitely need this to be bigger, so I'm going to add a little bit to it. Oh, whatever, I'll add it here. That's too big, I don't really want it that big. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Okay, that's too big. Am I going to die? Okay. I can make do with it. You want it to be big enough to successfully maneuver across the ground. And grab the extra bits of rope. Okay. Always grab 7. Oh, this is like the last bull level. It like reintroduces it for one time ago. I do a tiny drop off here, so you're not getting caught in the cobwebs up top. Go. And make sure you're blowing all the time on these ones, because you've got to reach really far. And same thing coming up. You really got to force it. That left one. Hit the top one. Oh, come on. Come on. This happened to my PB. I actually figured out how to do this from watching your BT. I didn't realize that you could curl this around. So I spent like minutes trying to do this like some other like really crazy way that just didn't make any sense.
Okay. Yeah, I watched the bits that I like levels I wasn't too sure on. Up and then left.
Oh, I'm going way too fast. Holy crap. Oh, I forgot where to go. Okay. That's gonna smash me, that's fine. I'm gonna have to wait again. I could have gone for. That was bad. Whatever. Whatever. This is the scary part of the game. Very scary. The sound it makes is like fucked. What were they thinking when they made this? It's way too sinister. I've got to hop on these little islands. Please make it. That was too late. Okay, just take it easy. No rush. Okay. Come on. Cool. Minimap. Kill them all. Die, die, die. What a fitting end to the game. We kill everything but one. Manually. Because they're just a pain in the ass. There's like nothing else you could do. It's like any quicker than that. How did I not hit one for that long? That was crazy. Nice. Pretty big PB. Sorry that I was knocking the console all over the place there. 48 seconds. Thanks for the GGs. That was alright. I'm fairly happy with that run. I think I'll definitely try and improve it a bit further, but it's good enough for today, probably. I don't really have time to do another run, it takes so long. Here's my copy of the game, by the way. Is there like anywhere I can show that it's PAL, just for the hell of it? Well, I mean, that's not to show it's PAL, look at the side of it, it's like this giant white side instead of skinny like every other region, so there you go. Hey, no problem. I don't even know what you're thanking me for, but sure. Thank you for being so cool and helping out. Really glad I managed to get a decent enough run so far. I would like to move on to doing like the category, like the more sort of legit categories, if you want to call it that, where you actually like play through the game start to end. I mean, this is like it's a little bit arbitrary, but I think this is more fun doing it this way, so I'm fine with doing it this way. But I think it would be nice to do like all levels with all like with the calabash requirement and everything. Yeah, I'm glad you're happy and stuff. It's good. You can see me, my reflection a little bit.
I like this category because it's just ILs, basically. It's the exact same as how you do every IL in the game. Where did I lose the most time? There was like one split where I lost like 30 seconds, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, Aruba 5 was my worst. That's like the place where you have to shoot. Oh yeah, I got hit like 3 extra times. That was like the only like that was like the worst part of the run. The beginning was like a little bit slow.